Now, a recent report by the Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters Association found that 66% of Ontario manufacturers struggle with digital adoption, despite its potential to increase efficiency by up to 40%.
Critical Industrial Technologies Initiative is a 3-year, $50 million program funded by the Government of Ontario. And the real crux of the issue that it's addressing is helping SMEs to invest in adopting, developing, and commercializing critical technologies, including 5G, AI, cybersecurity, robotics, quantum, and blockchain.
Now, according to Statistics Canada, Ontario lost nearly 300,000 manufacturing jobs between 2000 and 2020.
The response to that was the Advanced Manufacturing Council report that they issued last year. They had 5 different key areas of focus that need to be a focus for Ontario going forward, 4 of which are directly addressed by the Critical Industrial Technologies Initiative.
Dear listeners, innovation is the key to a thriving manufacturing sector. Ontario's SMEs have a unique opportunity to lead the industry by embracing cutting-edge technologies, automation, and sustainability-driven solutions. Hi, this is Kripa Anand, and welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast, where we explore innovation, entrepreneurship, and business growth in Canada. Today, we focus on the future of Ontario's manufacturing sector, a vital industry that contributes over $300 billion annually to the province's economy and employs more than 750,000 workers. With challenges like labor shortages, rising costs, and aggressive sustainability goals, Ontario's manufacturing SMEs must innovate to stay competitive. That's where critical technology adoption and collaboration come into play. Joining us today is Cameron Gray, Advanced Manufacturing Sector Manager at the Ontario Centre of Innovation, that is the OCI. With over 35 years of experience supporting Ontario's SMEs, OCI provides funding, programming, and investment to drive innovation. Cameron is here to discuss how Ontario SMEs can leverage technology to bridge the productivity gap, meet sustainability goals, and bring manufacturing jobs back to the province. Let's dive into the role of critical technology in shaping the future of Ontario's manufacturing industry. Cameron, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today?
It's great to be here, and I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Perfect. It's our pleasure. Now, Cameron, manufacturing is evolving rapidly, right? And technology has become essential for staying competitive. With Ontario's productivity gap, widening, compared to global competitors, manufacturing is evolving rapidly, and technology plays a crucial role in helping businesses stay competitive. Now, how do you see, critical technology bridging Ontario's productivity gap and helping businesses meet sustainability targets like net zero emissions and the elimination of single-use plastics?
Absolutely. No, that's a really poignant question right now. There's a lot of a conversation around that and how those can be addressed. When Industry 3.0 became prevalent, robotics became pretty widespread across the manufacturing sector. But with recent advancements in AI and 5G, it's really enhanced what robotics is capable of. And as a result of that, automation can just really escalate to the next level.
Right.
IIoT and edge computing allows for more innovation to happen at that level, where you can communicate large sets of data in a robotic environment, and it also allows for AI-driven visuals and vision systems, so that you can do adaptive pick and place, you can do quality management. There's opportunities for identification of different components based on color and size, which really helps to drive the innovation that can happen there, as well as doing predictive maintenance modeling and overall connectedness of different objects in space. Therefore, you can use IoT for manufacturing execution and SCADA systems as well. And of course, AI is unlimited in the potential opportunities that are available there. ERP systems are very obvious, but like I said, manufacturing execution as well as quality management, there's really a lot of opportunity there. You're seeing a lot of work with scheduling for minimized downtime and optimizing OEE, but it can also be used to develop and commercialize new technologies, including materials and whatnot that would help to address the single-use plastics, as well as make stronger materials that are more viable and therefore less susceptible to wear.
Right.
And then moving on from there, you will see those types of improvements in terms of logistics optimization to reduce carbon emissions. So it can really address all of those concerns just through artificial intelligence. But of course, 5G and AI have huge roles to play aligned with robotics.
They've taken over every industry, right? AI especially. It's no longer a buzzword.
AI is no longer just a buzzword, I would say. And what is considered to be AI continues to progress as it becomes more and more prevalent throughout each of the sectors.
Correct. Now, it's clear that Ontario's manufacturers, they need to embrace digital transformation to stay competitive, right? Now, beyond productivity and sustainability, labor shortages remains a major concern for SMEs, right? Now, how does the CIT program help Ontario SMEs address these workforce challenges while driving innovation?
Absolutely. Well, the Critical Industrial Technologies Initiative is a 3-year, $50 million program funded by the Government of Ontario. And the real crux of the issue that it's addressing is helping SMEs to invest in adopting, developing, and commercializing critical technologies, including 5G, AI, cybersecurity, robotics, quantum, and blockchain.
Right.
So those technologies really advance what manufacturers can do and how they can do it in such a way where some of the industries where it's a little bit more difficult to potentially find that workforce may be able to enhance those capabilities through those critical technologies. And in addition, foster through our skills programs the introduction of new talent and reskilling and upskilling of existing talent so that there is retained jobs as well as job creation through this program.
Great. Now let's shift focus and, expand on how the small and medium businesses can leverage the CIT program to maximize these opportunities. Dear listeners, innovation is the key to a thriving manufacturing sector. Ontario's SMEs have a unique opportunity to lead the industry by embracing cutting edge technologies, automation, and sustainability driven solutions. The future belongs to businesses that innovate, adapt, and leverage the right tools to stay ahead. Now, a recent report by the Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters Association found that 66% of Ontario manufacturers struggle with digital adoption, despite its potential to increase efficiency by up to 40%. Now, first of all, Cameron, what do you think? Why do people hesitate to try something new? Is it a mindset shift? What is it?
So there's definitely some struggles with uncertain ROI. Whenever you're looking to invest in a new technology, you always want to make sure that the risk is diversified. You don't want to take all of the risk of that investment without considering what is the potential for this to pay back for me. And manufacturing is very similar to our other sectors, construction, mining, and agriculture, in their reticence to invest if they're not sure that payback will be there. And that's really where the CIT program comes in, because we are providing that funding opportunity as well as testing environments and access to different technology sites that specifically have development capabilities with experts in those technologies. It allows for de-risking of that investment, both in the intellectual capital and the salaries and the engineering time that it takes to make those types of improvements. But it also helps with allowing for special access to an environment that they maybe don't necessarily always have access to, so that they can do proof of concept in a real world environment.
Wow, that's a great initiative, first of all. And, having structured support and access to development sites can be a game changer for SMEs. Now, beyond funding and technology access, collaboration is key to driving innovation, right? Can you share some of the most exciting opportunities or, partnerships within the CIT program that SMEs should know about? Because a lot of our listeners are business owners, medium business owners, or people who are looking to do a startup. So go ahead.
Of course. Yes, especially through our technology access program and development and commercialization program, we're really looking to foster collaboration between public and private sector, as well as interested groups and different participants throughout the sector.
Mm-hmm.
The best way that we can do that is through these programs. And so we've got 7 development sites that we've set up so far. The Center for Meat Innovation Technology,
Mm-hmm.
NORCAT, Vineland, and Evergreen Brickworks are some of the development sites that we have set up so far.
Wow.
But I specifically have 3 that I kind of want to get into a little bit more detail on, because I think that there's an unprecedented opportunity for manufacturers to really leverage these opportunities. The first one would be the University of Waterloo's Rogers-powered RoboHub. They have access to unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as autonomous mobile robots, collaborative robots, and 5G access that is difficult to find in industry right now, including millimeter wave technology, which is commercially unavailable at this point in time. So that's a unique opportunity that could really foster some groundbreaking innovation. There's also the University of Ottawa's IBM Cyber Range, which has a specific focus on cybersecurity innovation. And the recent situation on cybersecurity is it's not an if, it's a when will there be a cybersecurity issue at your facility. They really have a lot of capabilities to help not only develop your applications with cybersecurity in mind, but also to do penetration testing to identify any remediation actions that need to take place and run your entire organization through a simulation of your processes in a cybersecurity event and what reactions need to happen. How well does your team know that reaction plan, and how well does it address the actual cybersecurity concern? And finally, we have Cambrian College, which has a prototyping lab with CNC access as well as 3D printing capabilities, an electronics testing lab for robotics testing in a mining environment, and additionally, a software development suite to do some moderate artificial intelligence programming and architecture.
Well, one thing is clear that, with the right partnerships and resources, SMEs can, stay ahead of industry challenges and literally like get through anything in life, right? We'll be right back with insights on how Ontario is working to bring back 300,000 manufacturing jobs lost since 2000 and the role of technology in this resurgence. Stay tuned.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. You still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep, healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah, well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep, that's all us. That's all UPS.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you.
We're here to help you plug in,
connect and recharge,
make an impression,
and meet with confidence.
With 19 brands built for business,
your business gets even more rewarding.
With an award-winning loyalty program at 6,000 IHG hotels and resorts worldwide.
Welcome back, listeners. Let's explore how Ontario's manufacturing sector is poised for a comeback and the opportunities this presents for SMEs. Now, let's discuss the broader effects, to bring manufacturing jobs back in Ontario. Now, according to Statistics Canada, Ontario lost nearly 300,000 manufacturing jobs between 2000 and 2020. Now, but recent investments in automation and local supply chains are driving a resurgence in the industry. Bringing manufacturing jobs back to Ontario is a major focus. what actions, Cameron, are being taken to support this shift, first of all? And how does the CIT program exactly contribute to this effort?
Absolutely. The Ontario Advanced Manufacturing Council came out with a report last year that talks about 2 lost decades. So very important, exactly what you were mentioning before.
Right.
There have been drastic losses of jobs in Ontario over the course of that time. The response to that was the Advanced Manufacturing Council report that they issued last year. They had 5 different key areas of focus that need to be a focus for Ontario going forward, 4 of which are directly addressed by the Critical Industrial Technologies Initiative. The first one is to enhance the adoption and development of critical technology in order to be competitive in an increasingly international competitive market. The second is to invest in skills of the future, which specifically relates to the new talent streams that we have available to help bring in that kind of talent around AI, cybersecurity. Exactly. And to upskill your existing team in those technologies, which are going to be important. The next is to help with growing investment in Ontario and to help with growing the exports that can happen outside of Ontario and creating a green economy. So those 4 specifically are all kind of addressed by the Critical Industrial Technologies Initiative and are a direct response to that. But outside of that, there are other funding programs that exist as well with a specific focus on this, like the latest AMIC stream and SWOTIF and whatnot. There's definitely a focus across Ontario in growing this and addressing that specific problem of job creation.
It's great to see Ontario's investing in long-term solutions, especially for manufacturing growth. Now, from your own experience, Cameron, as a former quality manager in a small manufacturing enterprise, you've seen a lot of these challenges firsthand, right? What advice would you give to manufacturing SMEs, navigating workforce shortages right now and rising costs and, sustainability requirements? What is that one advice that you would want to give to them from your prior experience?
The first thing I would definitely say is you have to leverage the programs that are available. There are so many of them that are available, and I can honestly say when I was in that position, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know who to ask, and any application that I put in felt like I was sending an application into the ether and hoping that I would hear back a positive response. I didn't even necessarily know if I had the best program for the fit of what I was trying to do. So really leveraging the ecosystem that is available, it is pretty comprehensive in terms of what's offered. If you reach out to myself or someone on our team, we definitely are looking to help manufacturers across Ontario. Whether we have a program that fits exactly what you're looking to do, we will have a knowledge of what else is out there, and we have a vested interest in helping organizations across Ontario to access these types of funding opportunities to really grow. And beyond that, my other piece of advice is we need to stop trying to run in this zero-sum game of everybody is trying to bankrupt their supplier. There's no winning in that sort of environment, and everyone feels the pressure. We have to be more collaborative in our attempts to commercialize these technologies, because if we don't do that, there will be other jurisdictions that are willing to do those things and will continue to fall behind.
Very well articulated, first of all. Manufacturing in Ontario is entering a new era right now, and technology-driven solutions will be definitely key to success. As we wrap up, let's talk about Discovery X and the opportunities that it brings for SMEs in Canada. Now, Discovery X is one of Ontario's leading innovation conferences, right? Can you share why this event is a must attend for manufacturing SMEs especially, and what can they expect out of it?
Absolutely. So, as you mentioned, Discovery X is one of the premier innovation conferences in Ontario with a particular focus on what is the innovation that's out there. So if you are a company that's looking to innovate or invest in innovation, this is a great opportunity to kind of see what the next step looks like, because we're where next happens. I would take Discovery X's opportunity not just to look at what's out there, but to find different collaboration opportunities, talk with like-minded people who are also looking to innovate in a similar way, and of course, to hear some of our keynotes like Amy Webb and Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI.
Wow.
So there's a lot of opportunity there, and I would suggest for manufacturers, it's an opportunity you don't want to miss.
Great. That sounds like an amazing opportunities for SMEs to connect, learn, and explore from cutting edge solutions. Now, before we let you go, Cameron, one last question for you. How do you envision the next decade for manufacturing in Canada?
Well, definitely, I think that manufacturing is going to continue to grow. There's been some amazing investment that's happened in Ontario specifically, and a lot of good work that's been put into making sure that that happens. I think the next step involves like we mentioned before, an innovation path and investing in skills of the future. And when that happens, the jobs that we will create will be high value, high paying jobs that require a lot of skill and talent. And a lot of the jobs that people are worried maybe getting eliminated or something like that, those are the types of jobs that are not necessarily easy to fill now, because there's not a lot of demand for those types of jobs. And as we continue to change the narrative around Ontario manufacturing and what Ontario manufacturing represents, where we are as a jurisdiction in the world, on the world scale, we'll put ourselves into a position where that investment just happens because they know that there's the supporting ecosystem
It'll
there.
be organic.
Of course.
Right.
And every manufacturer, the multinationals that grow, they always foster smaller tier ones and tier twos that kind of spawn out from there. And when that happens, you create the environment for continued investment. And so I think it'll be a continued snowball effect that will grow manufacturing across the province.
Definitely, Cameron, thank you so much for sharing your expertise and insights with us today. Ontario's manufacturing future looks promising for sure. And, programs like CIT are paving the way for SMEs to thrive. So thank you so much for doing this and being here.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
That was a fantastic conversation with Cameron Gray, sharing light on the opportunities and challenges in Ontario's manufacturing sector. His insights on leveraging the CIT program, adopting advanced technology, and staying ahead of industry trends provides a valuable roadmap for SMEs looking to scale. A big thank you to our partners RBC, UPS, IHG Hotels and Resorts, and Google for supporting the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. If you enjoyed today's discussion, visit CanadianSME.ca for more insights, expert interviews, and resources to help your business grow. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for future episodes. See you in the next one. Kripa Anand signing off.